idiosyncratic physical and mental training is about. But what you're seeing right there, he's not a matrix. He's flesh, he's blood, he's aspiration.
To me, it's the gentleman he is was proven inside that ring, because he could have taken a cheap shot at Devin and at the commission and whatever he wanted to, and he chose to take the high road. And that just goes to show who Vasiliy Lomachenko is. He knew that it wasn't the right time for him to spout.
What I just seen there, man, is the result of a rigged fight. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to double up on this because seeing that video of him just sitting there crying like that, man, like that fight, I really felt that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really felt that in my soul, like, because I really, truly, like, everybody in that arena know that Lomachenko won that fight. Everybody in that arena, the announcers knew that he won that fight. The judges knew that he won that fight. Everybody that was watching on TV know that Lomachenko won that fight. All these fake-ass celebrities posting Devin Haney and, you know, supporting them. Don't get me wrong, you know, root for your guy or whatever, but come on, let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. You feel me? And it's fucked up because this is declining the sport. Like, boxing is not understanding that they damaging their sport by doing shit like this. You don't know how big boxing would be, or just sports in general, the NFL, every fucking sport, if it just was just legit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't you think you would have more fans and more of an authentic, you know, fan base and people watching the sport if everything just went the way it should go? You feel me? Like, it just seemed like everything is rigged. Everything is money based. Like, and I understand it's a business. You know, boxing is a business. I understand you're going to do everything to keep the boxing business going and keep people watching. And I understand it. And I also feel as though that they tend to do stuff like this to keep the known fighter popping. Because they also did something like this with Gervonta Davis and Isaac Cruz. Now, if you watch boxing, you know we ain't going to play stupid. We know Isaac Cruz won that fight when Gervonta Davis fought him. But they gave it to Gervonta because Gervonta has a bigger name and he would make the sport of boxing a lot bigger. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like a business move that they plan, man. And they always do little shit like this. You know what I mean? I also feel like they done that with a few Floyd fights, but I'm not going to say nothing about that. I'm going to have boxing niggas on my head. But I also feel like it's a few Floyd fights where I feel like, you know, it was a little questionable. But it's just fucked up, bro, because Lomachenko, I know he going to go home and he going to cry. Man, he going to cry like a motherfucker, man. And I seen it in him. Like, he fought. He gave everything in that fight. Like, you could tell he was gassed out. You could tell he was out of breath. Like, he was still fighting. He was hungry. Like, he just knew he was coming home and being undisputed again. And that shit would have made boxing so big and just dope if Lomachenko won that. That would have made boxing way more funner to watch. Seeing the underdog come back, like, that'd be the best shit to watch. Like, that's what makes sports and fighting sport, combat sports, dope. Seeing a fighter that once lost and retain all his belts again and become, like, bro, that shit would have been lit. That would have made my night. And I love Devin Haney. I love these guys. Like, I love the whole sport of boxing. I love the fighters. But I'm one of those real fans, okay? And when I say that, I mean, like, I just see things how the fuck it is. I'm not finna, just because this is my favorite fighter, I'm going, no, man. Loma won that fight, bro. And we just need sports to be dope again. You know, get in the comment box down below. Maybe I'm tripping. You know what I mean? I could be tripping. I could just be on this motherfucker ranting and just saying whatever. But get in the comments. Maybe y'all agree with me. Let me know y'all thoughts and opinions on this, man. Like, yeah. And it's crazy because the community is also saying that this shit was rigged. Like, if you go on the internet and you look through people's comments and Top Rank is posting all the highlights and the Zone and everybody, look through the comments. Everybody saying the same thing. Devin Haney gonna go home and Devin Haney know he lost the fight. Let's be honest. The nigga didn't look confident at the end. He looked kind of scared. He looked kind of scared, like, damn, I hope they pulling some strings back there because I know I ain't win this fight. And then you seen how Bill Haney pulled him to the court. You winning the fight. Bill Haney know he ain't win that fight. He was in the corner. I think, what was it, like the 8th round, 7th round? He was like, you winning the fight. After Lomachenko was pitting all them goddamn combos on his ass. Bill Haney, I know that's your son. But you know he ain't win that goddamn fight. My blood pressure going up. Look, I had to get high as soon as the fight was over. That's how pissed I was. I had to smoke some weed. The shit was so crazy. It was so crazy, man. You had to be there. You had to. But, man, everybody knew he lost the fight. I feel as though Devin Haney going to go home knowing that. And these fighters, these celebrities, they watch social media. They watch the comments. They act like they ignore it. But they watching. And they pay attention to everything that's going on in the community. Devin Haney's going to see all that, man. He know he didn't win that. He know he didn't. And I'm curious to see where Loma is going to go with this. Just seeing that fight just made me look at Loma totally different when it come to, like, that age shit in boxing. I don't want to hear that shit no more. Oh, he's too old. He's too young. He's too old. He's too young. That Loma just showed that, nigga, you can be 35. Loma was fighting like he was 22. You would have thought Loma was the same age as fucking Devin Haney the way he was fighting. Like, the nigga lung capacity is goddamn 15 years old. Like, I'm like, damn, this motherfucker. I mean, 35 ain't old, but in the boxing world, it's kind of old. So it's like seeing somebody still got it and move, and then his footwork, the way he was putting together combos, and bruh, that nigga was so swift, man. He that motherfucker trim. But listen, y'all get in the comment box and y'all let me know like how y'all feel about the fight. Did y'all enjoy it? And yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. But I really think that this is why UFC is so big. This is why UFC is a great sport, because it's no biasness. You know what I'm saying? They make the best fights happen, and you also see greats lose. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what makes UFC great, because you see greats lose, you see greats come back, retain their time. Everybody fighting the best, and it don't be rigged. You know what I mean? They call this shit out how it is, you know? But yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm out this, John.